And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Kansas City Royals. Taking a look at today's starter, who's been going through a bit of a rough patch lately. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And getting to start, Michael Wacha. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Danny Jansen.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit right now. I mean, he knows it, his team knows it, everybody in the stands knows it, but they need him to turn it around. I'm told he's putting in some extra work in the cages, as he should be doing, so we'll see if he can break out right here.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Wacha, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. That one finds the corner. 0-2 now. Stays alive. The pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One out, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order.
Good shit, Walker.
The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Getting the nod in this one, Shane Baz. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Hit on the ground to short. Kim. Jump throw. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
And now the center fielder, Carson Roccaforte. There's the strike. Roccaforte recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. Swinging a drive, deep right field. That's back there. And out of here.
Let's go, Roy.
A 2-run homer, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Homered last night, added another hit as well. That's down and in, a slider missed.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
Ground ball right side. Lau sends it to first, and Witt is out. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And a big factor for them in recent games, Vinny Pasquantino.
Well, he's been a very consistent performer this year. And, man, when you look up and you're in the top 5 in batting average in the American League, tell you what, that raises your level of confidence to keep it going and try to finish in that picture or maybe at the very top. He's been spraying the balls all over the yard. We're going to keep our eyes on him in this one.
One down, base is empty. And ball one.
1-1.
Pitch is in the dirt. 2-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and there's 2 away.
That's
definitely
bullshit.
a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Hit in the air out to center field. Mangum hauls it in to end the inning. 2-run shot for the Royals this inning, and it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, new inning getting started, and now Christopher Morel. Waka back to work. Pulls that one foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Outside, ball one. And there's the ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Junior Caminero, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
In the dirt, but kept close. 1 out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Man at second. On the ground to the left. And that one handled. Zips it across. That's out number 2.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. In the air, out towards left center. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Royals 2, the Rays nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Vinny Pasquantino. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
That one finds the zone. 0-2. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others.
Boots it. Still able to fire over, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Maurice Phelps. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 down, bases empty. And next up for the Royals, Nelson Velasquez. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Two outs.
Ball inside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Kansas City. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher for the Rays, Danny Jansen. That one's in there. 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Get up out of here.
That's a strikeout.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Next to hit, Richie Palacios. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Missed with a changeup. And the count 1-2.
Get up out of here.
3, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Low in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one outside. And it's a ball and a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. In for a strike. And the count 1-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Roccaforte in position. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And to the plate for Kansas City, Jonathan India. Swing and a pop-up.
Damn.
Territory for the catcher.
He hurt his hand. Fuck.
Makes the catch.
It's bullshit.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And that's downstairs. Going to count 1 and 2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
That's ball 2.
Now it's 3 and 2.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Damn, he got me, bitch.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Roccaforte in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a miss, and a count 1 and 1.
1 strike. That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air to left center. Morel makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jake Mangum. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Mangum goes 5 feet 11 inches, 180 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. On the ground, right side. And it gets by him. And now it's Brandon Lau. Struck out swinging his first time. And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. That's outside, and the count 2-1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. That missed inside, and that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. On the ground. In plenty of time to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Caminero in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And he takes a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Rays down by a run. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Renfro makes the grab, and there's 2 down. And stepping in for the Rays, Braden Taylor. He's 0 for 1. And that one clips the corner. Morel, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one fouled off.
There we go.
Down looking. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Royals 2, the Rays 1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Smoke the Rays, 17-2. Rays pissed.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mangum makes the grab, 1 away. Salvi steps into the box now. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And there's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that's in the dirt. That's down and in.
Damn, I will if you give me something I can hit. He been cautious ever since he gave up that 2-run jack in the first.
Outside.
Been pitching real smart too.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Lowe makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's the third baseman. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
Well, he just threw that fastball.
Yeah, he better keep that shit inside.
Up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And Gary
damn, come on, man. That's bullshit.
Strikeout. Go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1.
Man, this dude on a 5-game losing streak. Now he's pitching. He pitching for real now.
It's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Okay, man, we don't care about none of that shit. Trying to worry about this punk-ass umpire.
Well, they've had a hard time scoring
trying to work one way.
The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Down front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2.
Look at that shit.
One, and it could be trouble.
They the only one can hit now.
Around first, heading for 2. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Everything came together for him. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach is head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's
you've been calling that shit all day.
Coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
No outs. Runner on second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Down the line. And that will drop foul. Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Oh,
Damn, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Kim
Fuck
up
out.
to
Get
third on the
up
wild
out of here,
pitch.
Even
man.
with a good secondary lead,
I'm
sometimes
getting
it's hard to
frustrated
see
because this
just how far
fool's
that
fouling
ball's
off
gotten away from the
everything I
catcher, and if you can
pitch.
make it to third.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And here's the first baseman, Richie Palacios. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. That one to first, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Ball game is still
No ball,
tied.
2
They can
strikes.
get out of this inning with a tie game.
Damn, I'm getting my boy getting tired.
Just
They're making no
missing there.
pitch.
Now 1-2.
Damn, that's 81 pitches.
Strikes.
To 5. That's 4 2/3.
And that one hammered. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. The relay in there safely.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Oh, shit. He gonna have to regardless. They done tired this boy out.
And that drops in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure
Come
something
on.
out and figure it out quickly.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Damn. Gotta be kidding me.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there.
Damn.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see
Damn.
the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
They out hitting us, man. Yeah, we ain't had a hit since the first inning.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium.
Come on, man.
We head to the
Don't
bottom
tell me
of the
this dude ain't.
fifth.
Come
And
on,
now
man.
First baseman, Vinny
See this
Pasquantino.
ball, man. We bullshitting.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Yeah, we bullshitting.
Well, these Royals just
He
aren't
keeping
putting
it
great
high.
swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it
See?
really
They
difficult to generate
everywhere.
runs.
Over to first. Great pick.
Good stretch
So I'm
there
trying to
make
get a
the
base
play.
knock.
Looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Trying to get a base
The
knock.
Royals designated hitter, Maurice Phelps. In the dirt, and it's 1-0. In the air, center field. Mangum drops steps, heads back on it. It's caught for the out. So up now for Kansas City, Nelson Velasquez. Struck out swinging his first time. Fought off foul.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And that's down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls.
All
2
tied
strikes.
up. Last half of inning number 5. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on. That one just misses, and it's 3-2. Low has it sized up. Brings it in. And that is that. Through 5. Back here in Kansas City. All right, we go to the top half of inning number. And that one is downstairs. Ball one.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And no swing, says James Kingsley. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Sarantola hauls it in, and there's one away. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Christopher Morel. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-1. And there's a strike in the outside corner. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 2 away.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Hey.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering upstairs. And it's fouled away.
Finish him.
Get up out of here, bitch.
And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Jonathan India at the plate, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes.
Tap foul at the plate.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Damn, I thought I pulled up. I knew I pulled up, man.
Collect himself down.
Yeah, man. I thought I pulled up.
The 0-2. And that skips into dirt. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. And that's ball 2.
Oh, my goodness.
Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down. Hunter Renfroe at the plate.
It's a good hit, too.
First pitch misses. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th.
There it is.
Swung on, belted. That's back. Splash landing. It's into the bounce for a huge home run. What a blast. He'll touch them all. And they grab the lead. It's 3-2.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct pass.
Yeah, to get back to you, man. You started the game with a hit.
Nothing better than when the ball jumps.
Then when we went cold, he had to start it back again, brother.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Shane Baz is done. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in.
He did. I thought he did good. He did all right. Shit. He didn't allow no run since the first inning.
And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Kevin Kelly.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Roccaforte stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. Now here is Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Couldn't hit that sweeper, man.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Carlos Estevez.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Pitch is in there. 0-1. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Kim now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Just off the outside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's new arm out of the bullpen, Garrett Clevenger.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
And first offering is fouled off. Clevenger in his 4th year, 30 years old now. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. And downstairs, double-barreled action in the bullpen. Manuel Rodriguez warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Fairbanks getting cranked up as well. Kim.
Do that slider again.
Zips it to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Now the third baseman. Foul ball there.
What's that? Cutter.
The next offering misses. And 1-1. That one ripped. In 1 hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Good shit, Tolbert.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
1 out, runner at second. Pasquantino digs in now. Has grounded out a couple of times.
Come on, Benny. There it is.
And this one carries.
There it is. Good shit, Benny.
For a home run. Now that's quite the party favor.
I'm saving my shit now. I've been having problems with my game.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total.
I gotta save. That's it. So I can put a little hold on this. Cut my broadcast.